and welcome to San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV. Today we are going to get to know John Hawkins, and we are going to talk about his practice called LeanLabsMD. How are you, John?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here.
I am so excited to hear about everything that you have going on right here in San Antonio, Texas. I do understand that you are the talk of the town because you have something that everyone wants. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. My name's John Hawkins. I'm the founder of LeanLabsMD, and we are a wellness and weight loss specialist. We're a one-stop shop for aesthetics and getting you healthy.
Getting you healthy. You said the magical word right there, John. Getting you healthy. And that is absolutely correct. I have spoken to some of his patients, and they're happy patients. And the reason why is because you have a secret that you use in your business that you help to maintain the weight off. Everyone's problem is losing the weight, but they gain it back on. I have that problem. Many of us have that problem. That we go through so much trying to lose the weight, and next thing you know, you gain it back faster than you lost it. Tell me a little bit about that procedure.
Okay, so we do things differently here at Lean Labs. Again, like she said, we make sure that you lose the weight and it stays off. And we accomplish that by reteaching your body something that it's forgotten. It has forgotten how to burn fat. And so we go through, and it's called a 60-day body transformation or metabolic reset, where we take you through a process that slowly teaches your body how to burn fat again, so that when you come out of the other end of our program, you don't rebound. This week I saw 3 patients for 6-month follow-up visits, and they lost a variety of weight. Some lost 25 pounds, another one lost 70 pounds. And this week during their 6-month visit, they were all within 1 pound of where we last saw them 6 months ago.
That's amazing. 1 pound, it's like practically nothing.
Right.
Well, what is the secret?
The secret is we change some bad habits that you have. We help you change those. Okay. And then we reset your metabolism so that your body knows what to do. And when you find yourself straying, as you go on vacation, you have a good time for a month, and you put on 5 or 10 pounds, we educate you during the whole process. So when you get on that scale and you don't like what you see, you already know what to do, and you can easily turn it on, drop the weight yourself, and get back to where you want to be.
Well, because the patients that I've spoken to, they have been very happy, because I don't know what it is that you're doing, but I'm one of the patients that loses the weight and gains the weight. So I'm going to be in your practice because I would love to be able to maintain my weight off.
Absolutely.
I'm 58 years old, John. Everyone tells me I look younger than my age, and I love to brag that I'm getting ready to be 59. And I want to continue maintaining myself, but I don't want to work so hard. So I definitely want to make sure that my body goes back and it's set where I don't gain that weight, where I don't have to struggle and fight constantly to have to maintain the weight off.
Right.
And the people that I spoke to at your practice this week, because I had the opportunity to be there, talk to some of the patients, listen to their fee, just hear them, because it's important for me to get to know the patients. One thing is for you to tell me, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, like everyone could tell stories. But another thing is actually talking to the patients physically, where you are listening from them directly. And they were very happy. I personally was very impressed with everything that you are doing. So I do understand that your practice has been very solid right here in San Antonio. For how long have you been in business?
We officially opened in 2017, and then Our new building there in the Bexar County Medical Society building on 1604 in Northwest Military. We're going on almost 2 years.
And that's a wonderful location.
Oh yeah,
That
You've
is
seen
a,
it.
that
It's
is a beautiful location. It's easy to get to and from, because some of these clinics that I've gone before, it's a hustle of the parking and getting on the elevators and fighting the up and down. And yours was very nice because it's right off the expressway on 1604, and you can get in and out. And I mean, your practice was incredible. I was very, very pleased with your staff. I was very pleased with just everything, just the way people treated me. They made me feel just very comfortable with just everything. Okay, so what gave you the energy to get that practice going?
Well, it's funny you ask. A long time ago, my stepdad's good friend was Dr. Kent Hamilton. And Dr. Kent Hamilton, as many of you know, he's a dentist here in town, and he opened a med spa just across the hallway from his dental practice. And I thought, well, what is this? Wow. So he kind of took me in, showed me around, and that it just planted a seed in me. And that was maybe 14 years ago. And the ironic thing is in 2017, that practice, he had sold it to another physician, and I was lucky enough to purchase it.
Wow.
So the practice that got me into aesthetic medicine that gave me the idea was actually the first one that I purchased.
That's wonderful. See, I was wondering, how is it that you got involved, because you're very passionate. I mean, you are there every day from
That's right.
opening to closing, and you do an impeccable job. I was just amazed of just the care. You treat everybody like familia.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Absolutely.
exactly how we want to feel. When I spoke to MJ, it was very interesting because he sat there for 45 minutes. He took the time and educated me on the differences on using off-the-shelf product and using your own blood and use it to recycle it basically and put it back into your system, your own blood, and that's what's going to stimulate to get you looking young and beautiful.
That's right.
And I kind of like that because I like using my own blood, and I just the way he explained it was like, wow, I've never heard anybody doing that.
No, we're the only ones.
That's what I thought, because I know many spas right here in San Antonio, and every spa is a wonderful spa.
That's right.
It's a great spa. But I'm the kind of person that I always like to be able to have that option, but I am always going to go wherever the latest and the most unique and updated on everything. And I'm talking from just the machine, the system, the way you're handling, the way you're taking that care, because I believe that everything that has to do with health, it's like technology.
That's right.
It's running faster than we can keep up with. So to me, for myself to maintain myself and look as good as I look, but not only look that I look good, I feel wonderful, John. I mean, I just feel absolutely wonderful within me. And I think that's what's important. And what I like about you guys' practice is that you do sit down and you educate people
That's right.
about getting to know your inner.
Yes.
Before you're thinking about your out.
Yes.
Before you're just punching yourself up and you're just making all these fillers and Botox and lips and pumping, and it's great and wonderful. But I really do believe that people really do need to think twice before just running off and getting all kinds of injections for whatever, because there is a whole entire education system, and you guys are doing it right here.
Absolutely. And you're right. The look great, feel great. That's the LeanLabsMD difference. And it's because we start with healing from within. We get your vitamins and minerals right. We get your metabolism right. And we combine that with the external treatments. and not just any, the cutting edge, newest of the new. By the way, we did just bring in, we are the only practice in South Texas with the new Sofwave Superb, which is FDA indicated for face, brow, chin, and neck lift. You can get an actual single treatment, 40 minutes, and you can have a full face, chin, and neck lift.
Now, I want to tell you that I was very impressed with your practice, but when I saw what you did in the procedure, and I saw the eyebrow left. I want you to know, John, that this is a little skeleton behind my closet here, that the biggest problem that I have as I get older, and I'm proud to say, you know, I'm old, I'm not old, but I'm 58, getting ready to be 59. I remember, John, when I was 20, I always used to tell people I'm 30. When I was 30, I always used to tell people I'm 40. I remember one time it was my 30th birthday, and I had told everybody I was going to be 40th, and next thing you know, actually people were celebrating the 40 number. So that was hilarious. But I always love to say, and I'm proud to say my age, because you know, I'm proud because I'm a very persistent, I'm very consistent about maintaining myself and loving myself. You know, and I watch everything I eat, I exercise, I take my vitamins. And whenever I'm going to do any kind of injection or filler, I really do think twice and I get educated. That's what caught my attention with your practice, because you guys are definitely starting to do something with my own blood, my own system, to be able to do the filler and be able to create the collagen that we all lose at a certain age.
That's right.
We are all in the same boat. I don't care who you are or where you're from, we are all losing collagen at a certain age. Just like our whole system just changes as we get older. It's just like a car, you know, it's like a beautiful, you know, Bentley. You know, if you don't maintain that Bentley, it is going to deteriorate. It's just the same way with our bodies, with our systems. Everything needs to be updated with maintenance. But the most important thing, John, is that machine was impressive. Tell me a little bit about how did you discover that particular machine that you do have at your practice that did an entire eyebrow lift within 45 minutes?
Yeah, that's right. So the Sofwave Superb, it's a new technology. It's 5th generation aesthetic technology. It piggybacks off of the older old therapy machine, which many of you may know of. We did have one and decided to go ahead and remove it from our practice because it wasn't as comfortable for the patients as they claimed, and the results were unpredictable. Some people would have amazing results, and then others would be so-so. And so we stayed out of the ultrasound space for about 5 years now, and now that Sofwave has come through, it's proven itself with the FDA indications, which no other device ever has an actual FDA indication for these lifting procedures. And that's just on the face. There are off-label applications for knee lifts, breasts, butt,
yes,
belly button.
Yeah, so the biggest problem that I have right now is my knees. And I showed them to you, John.
You did, yeah.
Okay?
And they're not that bad, let me tell you. Yeah.
And so I've lost, 67 pounds. And no matter what I do, okay, no matter how many creams I've applied and vitamin creams, everything that you put above the skin, it helps to make it look young and make it, pretty, because my legs, I do consider my legs decent, but there's nothing you can do when the extra skin starts to kind of just, kind of go down, where
Right.
it just creates an overlap. Okay, so the machine that you will find at
LeanLabsMD.
it is amazing because they have something nobody else has in San Antonio. And believe me, Lorena Moreau knows the spots in San Antonio because I have been searching to get a procedure done in my knees that it is not going to be a cutting surgical, because nobody wants to have scarves. I don't want to go under the knife. That's the
right.
bottom line. And that's how I got introduced to this amazing gentleman, John Hopkins. And the moment that I met him, I was like, this is the gentleman that I feel comfortable with, that it's going to do a fabulous procedure. So I am going to be a role model for you and for all of you beautiful ladies that have my problem. And our biggest problem that we have is three things. One is going to be our knees, behind our elbows, and our brows, to maintain our brows looking high and beautiful.
That's right.
Because I personally go to a fabulous doctor here in town, Dr. Sherry, and she does my little Botox every 4-6 months to make sure that my eyebrow stays up. So I am looking forward to use your machine because I saw what it did and I was completely sold on the idea of how fabulous and bonita I'm going to look when you're done with me. I am looking forward to definitely be a part of this machine because I definitely want to show everyone the before and after. I'm the biggest cheerleader to see before and after, especially within myself. You know,
Absolutely.
I mean, because I like to speak for myself when, you know, people could tell you loud things, you know, this is good, this is good, but nothing like actually doing the procedure within yourself. And I'm at that age, at that point of my life where I could use a little help. And that's why, you know, I got introduced to you.
Yeah, well, we can all use a little bit of help. It's just maybe in different areas or maybe in the same. But if you're like Bonita here and, you know, the proof's in the pudding, so to speak, I want to turn you, or say, go to LeanLabsMD.com. You can see many of our before and after photos. We have a ton of video testimonials from real patients that are walking you through exactly what it's like to be a patient of ours and their results.
So everyone needs to follow
LeanLabsMD.
LeanLabsMD.com.
Yes, that's right.
And all of the answers are going to be right there for you, and there is no charge to consult, correct?
That's right. So we do offer everybody free consultations. You can come in, see our capabilities, meet the staff, and get a recommended treatment plan as well as expected outcomes.
Absolutely. And all your social medias, you are on Facebook, you are on Instagram, you are on all your social medias, correct?
Yes, that's right.
That's right. And so you can, the easiest thing is to go to the website because all the questions and answers are there. But I highly recommend everyone just make an appointment, come and see John, to come in and see the new machine that nobody here in San Antonio has it yet. Okay, but you're one of the first ones. You're one of the first spots that has it. So if you are like me and want to look bonita, you have got to come and see John, and definitely come and see what we're talking about because it is the latest technology, one of the newest toys that is doing wonderful and lots of miracles.
Absolutely.
I'm so grateful to our entire community because our entire community are out there supporting a lot of businesses, all the businesses from restaurants to med spas to beauty salons, all kinds of businesses. I mean, it's like everybody is doing a comeback. Everybody wants to look fabulous. Everybody wants to look beautiful, and everyone is looking for places to go to. So Bonita Productions has been very busy,
Very busy.
very busy, as you can see yourself how busy I have been. Thank you so much, John, for being right here. I cordially invite everyone to please visit the spa. Just do it. Just pick up the phone, call, and do it like I did. You know, somebody heard me talking about my knees, and I was complaining about the axis skin, and they said, Lorena, you need to go to
LeanLabsMD.com or just call us direct at 210-874-LEAN, LEAN.
Lean Labs MD. Everyone needs to visit that spa. Thank you so much, San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV, for allowing Lorena Moreau to be your voice. Hasta la vista!